Hi guys, welcome to another video from Eurovoxx, and we are here with Citi Zēni.
Hello.
You're making salad popular this season, definitely.
Salad should have been popular always. Yeah. I don't know why it went out of popularity, but now we're bringing it back.
So, Europe, the whole Europe is actually talking about you guys for the past week. You won the Latvian national final Supernova with Eat Your Salad. How has this week been for starters?
Bonkers. The word is bonkers.
Yeah, that's our most favorite word this week. Bonkers. It's something new that we learned, and it means something crazy and at the same time exciting and at the same time scary. It has been really fun. We've been over the moon, really, with everything that comes regarding Eurovision, and we're still trying to grasp the fact that we're going. But at the same time, it has been a lot of work. I think that on Saturday we got to know that we're going. That was the day of the finals, and on Sunday we started working, and we haven't really stopped ever since. And we're not planning to do so until the 10th of May because our goal is to get in the finals. So we have to work a lot because we come from a small country, small but beautiful country. Yeah, Latvia.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Go Latvia. But vote for them on the 10th of May. But let's go from the beginning. Where did the idea of participating in Supernova come from? Have you been watching Eurovision for these past years? It was something you wanted to be part of?
Definitely. I think that we definitely wanted to be a part of it. All of us have watched Eurovision since we were little kids. It has been a dream of ours, individually and now collectively. Mm-hmm. And it's really nice that it's happening, and that's exactly the reason why we're feeling slightly euphoric, and that's a Eurovision pun, euphoria. Yeah.
It was just like a natural next step for us. Yeah, we did release an album in Latvia, and which has been nominated for 4 Latvian Grammys. How can you say?
Yeah,
that is cool.
That's a thing.
We played in a show called Muzikāla Banka, and next step was let's try Eurovision, and we made it, mama!
Yeah, and I guess that it's really slightly luck, slightly work, and a combination of everything in between why we applied this year. I don't know. It was written in the stars, you could say that.
That's also a song.
Oh, yeah.
It's not our song.
There's no salad in it, but let's focus.
I think that there's no Eurovision song before about salad.
Actually, that's very, very true. Guys, in the comments section, please let us know if there's another song referring salad or fruit or vegetables. But we know Latvia always sends songs with food in it, like cake to bake.
Oh, well. We're a very hungry nation. We're hungry to get into the finals, yeah.
Fantastic person to interview. You're making this video worth it.
Thanks.
But how...
Culinary choices are getting better. Started with a cake, now it's salad. So.
Yeah, we understood that we cannot go for 3 or 4 years with just cakes. It resulted in bad fat.
Bad, very bad.
And now we're on a diet, so now it's salad. Yeah.
Song couldn't be about sprotas. Is that like your national food?
I think that it's one of our national
sprotas is treasures. Fish and can, and it tastes great.
Yeah, they do taste great. They do.
When did you last time make sprotas?
When you eat your sprotas? Well, no, it doesn't sound right.
7 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Dude, no.
Well, we had the old people party.
Yes, we threw an old people party.
Yeah,
this is a topic in and out of itself. So we thought that regular partying was not cutting it anymore, so we thought we should do a theme party. And the theme that we decided on was old people party.
I remember I went into his flat, and the smell of the food, like just fish, cheese, and brandy, yeah, that was good.
Walk me through the creation process of Eat a Salad. How did it start? Was it a joke at the beginning? Did it become serious? Was it like a...
It was never a joke, really, and it still isn't. I think that...
Guys, it was never a joke.
Yeah, but there is no joke there, yeah.
I mean, the long story is such that one of my friends had a T-shirt that said a certain phrase on it. I eat, instead of meat, I eat Kitties. Meow. But yeah, and then I wrote it down that's an awesome phrase. How to put it? It really encompasses in just 4 or 5 words something so meaningful, in my opinion, at least. At least I immediately saw it as a bigger topic underneath there, and then 2 years passed. There were certain influences that made us pick that this would be a right choice for a lyric. We actually explored a lot of options when we were writing songs, and this was just one of them. We have no more songs about environmentalism, even though we are supporters of the fact, but we never decided that we could write a song about it. But long story short, seems like it's something that needs to be talked about, and instead of conveying the message in the regular form that, oh no, the ice is melting, the world is dying, and everything is going to be really bad, we thought, why not make it a positive message? Because positive reinforcement makes a lot more sense than negative one.
More impact as well. So
exactly, if you write a catchy song that is meaningful, it doesn't have to necessarily be serious. It just has to really be meaningful. That's the goal. And this is also a Eurovision reference because Daddy Freyr tweeted this one day before the semifinals, when we went on semifinals, and I thought that this was really on point. How to phrase it really correctly, that things don't have to be serious to be meaningful, and that's what we went with Eat Your Salad. So it never was a joke, it was very intentional that we should write it in a funny way, so that it would be easy to digest, I guess.
That's the easy answer,
Yeah.
That's the short answer.
I totally agree, because we're actually living in a current world circumstances where nobody wants to keep on crying in their corner, in a dark corner. Like, we want to be colorful and fun, but also
That's why we're dressed like Teletubbies.
Yes, that's going to be one of my questions down the line of this interview. But we want to have fun and celebrate, and having this positive message, this serious message, being fun, it's a way to make both topics match. So
that was the point of our band at the start. Like, we met like literally one day before pandemic hit Latvia, and that was the point. If it will be depressing for a long time, let's do opposite, and let's make people happy at home with our music. So that is our point, to make people happy.
And I mean, we're not the first ones to do something like this. I think that the most globally recognizable example where a song's topic is a lot more serious than it sounds like would be, I don't know, Foster the People, for example, Pumped Up Kicks. It's a very serious topic that's being discussed, but it's handed to you in a way that it's such a cool, it's a bop. It's so fun. But why not? Why that couldn't be a format? I think that it could be a format. It's something nice to have at the moment when the world around us is pretty chaotic as it is. So why not have something simple in it?
yeah, definitely. But let's talk about your performance. Do you always choreograph your performances to this degree?
Not everything. I think that not everything. It really depends. So if we have performances where we have one song, 3 minutes, the 6 of us, we thought that was the only way how to keep an audience engaged with us, right? We've done this before, but if we would have free reign and if we could change the Eurovision rules, we would actually let us play live, because then there could be slightly less maybe choreography, and we could explore more ourselves musically, and then do it that way. I guess right now it's a little bit of a contradiction in what we do, because Dagny's saxophone, I don't know how it's called in English, but the little wooden part that makes sound, we switched it around just so it would be muted, but he actually plays the instrument nonetheless on stage.
All of us do. The parts that we play in the song, that's
obviously it has to seem like
sure.
But our goal was that it wouldn't seem like it. We have to stay true to ourselves, and our true self is being a live band, and we actually are currently working on a version of Eat Your Salad with a full live arrangement. I think that
would be a bop, like this, a bop.
I mean, it's already it's something that we came into Eurovision with, and we want to leave Eurovision with. And about having choreographies to our performances, I think that's awesome. Why not? If you can do it, why not? It looks fun.
As long as it doesn't affect the quality of the music that we play live, I think it's that's why it's so simple. Like, it's not like we're not dancing. Or, okay, this one not simple part is the split.
We're not doing that.
Respect, man. Respect.
Banana split.
There's so much to talk about of your performance, but you mentioned the split. Like, did your trousers really break, or was it planned?
The fact is that they, the first in semis, they broke. And in finals, they didn't.
Yeah, what changed?
It depends.
Not your elasticity.
Depends, yeah.
So beautiful, we had like six different pants for him.
Yeah, and the problem with those pants was that one time they did rip apart, and the other time they didn't. And
then again, they ripped apart. And
so what we did, we actually rehearsed two scenarios. If he falls into the split, and scenario number one, they don't break, he reacts in one way, they break. Then the decision was own it.
We just said to him before he went out,
it.
like, if they break, they will break. Like, they will break. If they break, just own it. Look at the camera like, it's fine, it's fine.
What's your workout routine? How can you stay this flexible?
Born this way.
Show the skills. Look at
For real. I really was born this way. I can do like crazy stuff.
That's the thumbnail of the video.
like crazy things. I was more flexible when I was young. Then I just kind of forgot about it. I did music, and I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, I could do the splits or the leg over the head. But now the performance came, and I was like, hey guys, maybe I can do a split. Oh, you can do a split? Yeah, I can do a split.
Yeah, and I think that we are really encompassing the saying that we know how to turn a defect into an effect. Yeah. So he has a defect. He's very flexible.
Why is that a defect? Why?
In which way is it a defect? You're flexible.
I can say 10 things.
For him.
Yeah, you're not flexible. That's
I'm not flexible at all.
Not flexible
at all. Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's talk about
we will see you split all across European stages right now, right? Like for now.
Let's see.
Is the split coming to Turin?
Sorry?
Are the splits coming to Turin?
Well, we're taking him with us.
Yeah.
So ultimately, there's no way
Wherever
around
he
it.
goes, the splits go.
True.
Good. And let's talk about your moment. I know you're going to get this question very, very much, but I will be the first one to do it. Do you know Epic Sax Guy?
Of course I know him. Of course.
Personally,
I knew that they would reference me with him.
he's his son.
But the epic sax guy, he had a smaller sax, didn't he?
Alto, yeah. It's an
he had
alto.
alto, so I do the same thing with.
So a bigger guy, bigger sax, bigger performance, more epic, much more epic, much more epic sax guy.
This video child friendly. But going back to your to the weeks that you were performing and taking part in Supernova, we see. Well, the first time I got sent this song, it wasn't through any Eurovision platform. Like a friend of my sister from Barcelona sent it to me, like in January, saying, "Can these guys say these opening lines live?" My idea was like, no. Clearly, on the semi-final, you had the word spread and the kitty, and then it disappeared. You had like a second of silence. Was this? Could you see yourself winning? Was this? Did you tone it down because you saw that there was a big chance you could win?
No, that's not why we toned it down at all. I think that the answer is that we only have two performances until we have to already perform on stage in Turin. We just wanted to try out different ways.
Like rehearsals.
Yeah, like we saw it as two proper rehearsals with filming because we're not going to have any more of those. We were just kind of going for, okay, if we're going to be charismatic and energetic enough, it doesn't matter what's behind us because it should be the thing that we're transferring to Turin is us. Ultimately, not the screens, not the stage. So we could experiment with that a little bit more. And about the first line and about all of this, well, in our opinion, it's actually a really serious topic in the sense that what is and what isn't censored in an event such as Eurovision. So there are a lot of things which are allowed, which I think that everybody who has been following Eurovision, that you have seen every year visually, that are surprising and maybe even questionable, to say the least. And then if you're talking about, if you're using a metaphor for saying that you should save the environment, basically you should love each other and you should save the environment, and you use one profanity in such a sense, it's immediately a disqualification if you do it on stage, which in our opinion is censorship without thinking about what is being censored. In this case, in the context of the song, in our opinion, it's completely justifiable. It's not a swear word just because there's a swear word. It's not because it sounds good. It's not because it sounds cool or fun. If you can be on point and in one sentence describe the whole topic of the song, you explain the chorus, the first verse, the second verse, the whole idea behind what we're doing on stage, and you do it in a playful way. I wouldn't say that it's really rude. It's playful, and at least in our opinion, it's a playful way how to say it, and why not? And on the second hand, we are currently being pushed to censor something that if you turn on the radio, that's exactly what you hear in practically every second song. I mean, one of the most popular songs last year, I think, was WAP. In our case, it's just a simple VAP. So you know what both of these songs are about, and the first one that I mentioned was playing on the radio, and there were no issues with it, and all the radio stations, even members of the EBU, were playing it. So what's the issue with our song? Is the message worse? Are we rude in what we're saying? I don't want to make it too serious as well, but at the same time, we're not happy with censorship just for the sake of censorship. We're not happy about that. Yeah.
That's a great answer. You're going to have to give it very much.
No, but that's fine. I mean, we're ready to talk about it because I mean, it makes sense to censor things that are just for the sake of throwing hell and doing some trash on stage. In our case, is it really the case? I guess that's a question to everybody to decide. Because the goal has been reached. There's a discussion that has been sparked on all the areas that we wanted to spark a discussion on. Yeah, there's a conversation going about censorship in such events. There's a conversation going about environmentalism. There's a conversation about, is it what we're doing pop music, or is it something outside of this? Is it a joke? Is it a novelty act? Is it thought-provoking or just idiotic? That's great. That's exactly how it should be like, in our opinion. If it would be a joke act, there would be none of these discussions. In our opinion, we've achieved everything that we wanted already. People are talking about the song. People are paying attention to the things that we wanted them to pay attention to. So now and they are listening to the song.
People have actually gone green.
Yeah, and I guess that's the main point, isn't it? And that's what art is all about. You go into a gallery, you don't want to see 7 pictures that are exactly the same and that you do not care about a single bit, right? You want to see at least one that provokes some emotion. And in our case, it really depends. This emotion has been very different, and we're happy about it. I think that's exactly the way to go.
I like what you said, that if it wasn't a serious performance, a serious act, there wouldn't be a conversation about these topics.
Exactly, and I think that's, but it's not really the point, right? The point is to have fun. Eurovision is about having fun, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. And then if somebody wants to pay more attention and go for the full in-depth analysis, I think that it's shallow to just see the first line and make some deductions about the song. Open the lyrics.
Yeah, but it's okay too.
Like, it's okay too.
See the first line, it's okay.
So everybody finds whatever they like. There are multiple layers to the song, and we're happy about that. That's exactly what we wanted to achieve.
How are you guys getting ready for your performance in Turin?
A lot of work right now, but it's more work than we're working especially on things that will happen after Eurovision. We are assembling team right now, so work will start, I think, next week for the show.
No, I mean, we've started also Eurovision things. It's just that you're working for others.
I forgot. Yeah.
But ultimately, yeah, we are assembling the missing pieces that we didn't have in our team that we need for Turin. Some of the technicalities needed to be taken care of, and ultimately how we're preparing for it, I think we're firing on all rounds and all calibers at the moment, really. We are working with we're working with we will have a lot of YouTube content for everybody to see. We were filming TikToks yesterday, a bunch of them. We're writing new music.
Yeah.
That's where you're involved.
I forgot that we did all the stuff he's saying because I've been sitting.
I forgot that we are 6.
Yeah, there's 6 of us.
We're not telling him any other stuff because then he would get confused.
I mean,
music is your thing.
we're boys, so we're not very good at focusing on multiple things at once.
Well, talking about focusing, you clearly are super fun group. You probably have really crazy stories that happened to you as a band. Which ones can you tell us that we can have on YouTube and are legal and I can broadcast?
Yeah, we do. We're kind of fun. Well, yeah. So we do a lot of, like, we have a lot of stories for songwriting camps. We have a lot of those, and we just do crazy things there. Like we experiment a lot with sound, and yeah, we like friendly content is like if we need claps, like we can record the claps, and it doesn't. It sounds shallow. Then we start to hit our bellies, maybe if the sound isn't great, or legs and everything. We have videos of that. It's very funny, but yeah.
And then it looks like you're doing a nursery rhyme at the moment.
And they're like and singing, and like 6 guys singing back vocals, and they're not like none of us are. No, we are singers, but most of us aren't, and it's funny.
Wow.
It's very funny. To hear guys sing, it's very funny.
Well, we also played some weddings.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And the stuff that you see there around 4 a.m.
Yeah.
When you're playing the last song at a wedding, that's when you see everything come to life. Like the whole world comes to life.
Yeah.
So I guess that there are a lot of stories. Practically all of them actually are probably PG-7, and that's okay. But yeah, I guess that there are some crazier ones, but most of them we like to keep private because
You're private people.
No, that's the one thing that we like to enjoy about all of this is that we have these stories, that we have something together for all of us, and there's some things that we share, and then there's some things that we see that should be kept to ourselves.
It's like a patient-client confidentiality.
Ah.
Wow, that was 3 words I didn't expect from you.
The words I didn't expect.
Okay, so one thing you can tell us: what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh yeah, we have. I think
In Latvian.
you can start because Rain is the funniest thing. Like he's the biggest like karaoke singer. I didn't know that. We went to.
He's the shyest guy. In this interview, he said like 2 words beforehand, right? And listen to what he sings in karaoke.
Now and then grew around some people living in life in balls, renting at the Golden Plaza, backstroke every day in Chicago. Some people want to kill the stars, some people want to fit in with the popular. That was my problem. I was in a dark room, loud, looking to make a vow soon that I'm getting. Fill up my car and see the crowd mood changing by the minute, and the record on the beat. Take a sip, then another sip, then somebody said to me.
So yeah.
That's it. And he's the shy one.
Swimming pools.
Yeah, but Latvian go-to song is called in English "Strawberries." It's the most famous song in Latvian, I think. And
Well, maybe not the most famous
come
song.
On, come on, man! Like anybody like who hears the first like chord, everybody knows what that song is. Like there is no pop music that stands in the way of Strawberries. That's the best song ever. Like,
Strawberries. It sounds so exclusive when you say it in English. Strawberries.
It is a funny
Song
thing.
Strawberries.
It is a funny thing how we react like I usually do. I do read all of the comments that are wrote about us, and if there's a bad one, I always put a link of Strawberries just as a reply. It's a good song. Just listen to it. It's a great song. It's a positive
Zemen.
song.
Let's not use the word strawberries. It sounds so wrong. Like Zemen. Zemen. Other karaoke songs.
I think you can leave our hat on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do that a lot. Also, Sexy Back.
Oh yeah,
Just
sexy back. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm bringing.
my go-to song is always Steppenwolf, "Born to Be Wild" out of all songs.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Well, maybe you can cover some of them in the pre-parties. I heard you guys will be.
No problem.
No problem. At 4 a.m., we're gonna make ourselves come to life.
How do you choose your color for the outfits? Because clearly you're sticking to a Teletubby theme.
The theme, yeah. It was given to us. It was given to us. The colors were given to us by our.
They came to us.
No, I mean, there's a very logical explanation behind the colors, both on stage and here in interviews.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that Latvia is a very, very small place, and we understand that Latvian names are sometimes confusing to people outside of Latvia. So we thought, yep, the pink guy or the green guy, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just making it easy for everybody. But yeah, about the stage colors, there's more of an explanation. About the backstage colors for the hoodies, that's just it's just so comfy. I don't care what color it is. It just feels really nice.
It's like, yeah, the best outfit ever.
Yep. And about the stage colors, we actually wanted to reference colors close to the ground as much as we could.
Close to the salad.
Not close to the salad, but I mean, close to a salad is close to the ground, right? Salad comes from the ground, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. But yeah, we wanted to keep ground colors and at the same time kind of a similar palette so that it would look nice together.
But the tomato.
Yes, that's...
Yeah.
Something like
Nobody noticed this, by the way.
nobody noticed till the last choreography rehearsal that our colors make Italian flag.
Yeah, that's true. Even we didn't notice it. So
We're never in the right
Position.
Yeah.
but yeah, they're the same colors.
Okay.
Guys from Italy, remember to vote for your own flag.
Wow, yeah. That's cool.
if we really use that analogy, then Bulgarians, Lithuanians, all the countries that have our color.
It's an invitation to gain more votes, clearly. Or not.
Let's see. I mean, let's be honest. We didn't notice that until we were pointed that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not the most attentive band. I guess you could say.
And one final question. What would you say to people that approach Citi Zēni for the first time? What could you tell them to expect?
Just don't be afraid of us. I guess we're
Yeah, we are 2 meters tall. Don't be afraid of us if you see us. We're very lovely people, and we're very happy people.
And I guess that come and say hi. Every person that shows their support and or gives some critique is really valuable in our opinion, and we're open for discussion. That's how we want to spend these 3 months until Eurovision. We want to be sharing our opinions. We want to be talking with people. We want to be interacting because ultimately that's what we feel like that would be right from our side.
We've been missing people a lot. That's the point.
That's
like,
also true.
The COVID started, and let's talk. Like we miss people. So it's we've been sitting in studio for 1.5 years. Like we need people.
Yeah.
I've seen some tweets about Citi Zēni should make their next song about their Twitter addiction. Yeah, but it's because like we still can't believe that people are talking about us. They're writing something about us on a daily basis.
Yeah, and it just feels like
is talking about you, and America probably.
Yeah, it's really nice, and ultimately it feels like our responsibility that we should be responding, and there is no 7th person behind the screen. It's literally one of us in a late evening when you don't have sleep coming to you, or in a pause between some work. You go through the messages that you get. Firstly, it gives you a lot of endorphins. So some people are also asking, how do we keep our energy levels? Because of you. That's literally true. It's very motivating, isn't it? If somebody says that, oh my God, this is so cool, it's like, oh, I created something cool. It's really nice. And
I'm sorry.
And just keep on talking to us. We're happy we're happy to respond. We're trying our best. Not on Sundays. Sundays are free days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1 day a week we're off. Closed.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
No Sunday work. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Guys, watching the interview, they clearly like to talk to you, so leave them comments on their socials, and more especially, stream Eat Your Salad, and don't forget to vote for them on the 10th of May.
Yes.
Yay! Thanks for coming over. Yeah. I think that you're our first in-person interview in English.
Yeah.
First in-person interview in English.
Well, you did great.
Thank you!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, we can speak English.
I don't star. You get a gold star.
Yellow star.
Guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you found it interesting. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.